Which should I choose? I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. And a radish veggie soup.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Fountain. Hear my wishes.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Fountain. Hear my wishes. Guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Fountain. Hear my wishes. I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Star Snatched Cliff is known for its views. Today's recommendation is the steak.
Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
Come take a look.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Reveal thyself! Incinerate! The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Ignite Phantasmagoria.
Oh, the sun's out. Oh, this meteorological transformation is most splendid. Like a felicitous twist of fate in the face of certain doom. I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
Oh, how exciting! I'll take care of it.
Alright. Shit it. This is gonna be annoying.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
You'll never be as tall as your big sister. Why can't I hear myself? Ugh. Alright, bro. This finna be annoying. Nope, I'm finna go get max health. You got me burnt. Music. Music. You know, my YouTube channel prosper. That's what I heard. Why you playing music? Continues to play music. Yeah. I'm about to cry. About to be difficult. Alright. I came in here with all my characters at like half health, so like I was not prepared at all. I wasn't prepared to fight. I thought we were just coming in here to get something. Little did I know I got clapped like a standing ovation. Yes, I did. Huh? What'd you say? No. I'm gonna do this the proper way. Alright. This is nice. Yeah, I know I'm in there. Hold on.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right?
No.
Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business.
She's really trying to rob everybody.
Too quiet. Surely someone's
No, my Paimon,
gotta be
little
guarding
thief.
something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
I'm not expecting this to be
You've already fulfilled your
hard.
task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross,
Who?
and you're in my way.
Watching?
Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me?
Good.
I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's
This part
see
is
you
not that
live up
hard.
to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've
That's cool.
got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Come.
Oh my.
Motion to compel.
Windblade! Keep back! Cowering already? How unbecoming.
You done, bro? I see.
Let the show begin. Yeah.
Try this.
Go, Barbara, go! Oh, no!
Did he just get... Oh.
Cowering already? How unbecoming. Cowering already? Not bad, not bad.
Wow. No.
Passable effort. How unbecoming.
Huh?
Voyager!
If you want to beat the game... This man just disappeared again.
Cowering already? So quick to flee.
Alright.
Guess I should.
Come on, do what you gotta do.
Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well,
For some reason, I don't know why.
All out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough.
Ow.
Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Oh my.
Motion to compel.
And he does.
I'll protect us.
Gotcha.
Barbara protected nothing. Oh god. Fast. Golly. Alright, see, no. What can we use? I don't need to use any of those items yet. Alright, cool. Come on. Now bye. And you miss. And you miss. Ah!
Incinerate! Let's dance.
You, please. Not die. These are not about to die. I wish you could.
All you do is run.
Go, Barbara,
No use
go!
hiding back there.
Oh.
You've got
your
some
arraignment.
skills.
Motion to compel.
He dodged that.
Gotcha. All you do is run.
Bro, yeah, I'ma run. Look what you doing.
Incinerate!
No use hiding back there.
Bro.
I taste blood.
Bro.
I'll protect us.
You can't dodge that. Because I can all of my characters with it. I don't need to heal. Got him. But watch this, watch this, watch this. This makes no sense. Being knocked around.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the part I died instantly at. Huh? Right. I thought he was cool at first. I like how Paimon has a crown. The frames, the frames. And then watch what he do at first. You know what? I'm not even gonna let you make first move.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you?
See, I don't even need to use Barbara's. What's the name yet? Bro, see?
Did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose?
Oh, fire doing a lot of damage.
Don't make me take it from you.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You bum.
Take it?
Bum. Oh my god. She said fuck. He's doing decent damage, bro.
Let the show begin.
Yeah. You can beat. Oh my god. Why he just stop running? Who running now?
Go, Barbara, go!
Keep back!
You know what? See, the only thing is the damage, bro. Like, he's easy to kill. Wait, I ain't get to this part. What he doing? That same bum move from before. Oh, never mind. He's doing decent damage, bro. I mean, I'm still alive in the green. Whoa, what is that? Whoa. I'm over here.
Incinerate!
Catch my blade. How? No, you can't dodge this. And there he goes. Bro, he's alive, isn't he? Bro, he just hit me with the combo move. Crazy.
Incinerate!
You're not even gonna hit me with that. Did his range increase? Whoa, chill out. It's not even that serious. You was not attacking this consecutively. You was not attacking this consecutively before. What you got going? Like, he's going combo move. Whoa, chill out. It's not even that serious. He just tried to end my life. He's still trying. I like how they play music. I like how they playing God of War music.
Motion to compel.
You can't hear it?
Die.
Just put the audio in your headphones, girl. I'm over here. Alright, I was about to say. Oh, darn. Oh, this sword does decent damage. Oh, he turned around and...
Invisible evidence.
Bro. I'm sorry, bro. It had to be you. You had the most amount of health. You gotta play tactical, Alexis. I'm sorry. He did though. Oh my, come here. Bum. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. I am.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off.
I don't know.
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through.
You bum.
And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
You can't make
Your
friends with him.
today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
See? Which one? Yeah. Random.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied.
It's delayed.
Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to
Right,
make friends.
it's not, bro. We not even cool no more.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuviate to begin with.
Bro, this nigga really trying to be
It
cool.
might be that the Exuviate was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
I don't know.
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond
I'm guessing
the
so.
boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process.
It's a
The
smart
truth
move to
is,
bring
the
Barbara.
world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak.
Boom.
Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
What
What?
are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How could an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Whoa!
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
I wasn't expecting it to be a world scale battle, but it is. Bro, what is that? Bro.
Let's see. Will the nation that has
The
lost its
Geo-
deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Hey, yo! Oh, nah, let me set up.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Oh my. No, that is J Palace. Bro, what did he just do? What did he just do? And what am I about to fight? Those look like tentacles, definitely do. I know the shape of tentacles too well. It's like, no. Shut up. And you float all day.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Lele yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
What's up, y'all?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude,
Zhao?
we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Gang, I think it is.
Oh,
Mooncarver, my nigga, cuz.
So how do you plan to defend Lele? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
Nigga, I'd be scared too if I wasn't this strong.
Any closer to
I like how my character is just smiling the whole time.
War was fought 2,000 years ago.
He's like, yeah, let's fight.
Like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Lele. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here.
So who is it?
What could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms?
Oh, they talking to me.
Yet it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
She kind of bad though.
Yep.
Not if you know how to use her. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Talking about useless. Look at her. Talking about useless. Cat. I see the trick. Now let me stop now. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Look at Mooncarver, cuz he cool. Oh, they lit my nigga up, cuz. The Abyss? Oh no, that's a facility. I'm stupid. Oh, it's a lot of them. Oh, I'm ready to throw hands. I mean, who ain't ready to fight sometimes, cuz? Let's go.
Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
I can't get no assistance. Ain't nobody out here to help.
Let's go help too.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Oh, where he come from? Nope, I'm not even finna let y'all jump me. Look at the damage. Who next? I'm ready. Nobody gonna show up. Oh, snap. Look at the damage, bro. Look at the damage, bro. Yeah, I was, but I didn't know like where they were. Light that nigga up, bruh. Yes, sir. I missed completely. I'm gonna take care of you first. Yeah, you come over here and fight me. Come over here and fight me. Be about it. Be about it. Yeah, stop what you're doing. I'm loving the damn. Can I fall off? I don't want to find out.
That
Whoa!
is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar.
What he just do?
Careful not to get hit.
Whoa! He won't do it again, though. Hey guys!
Their attacks are unrelenting.
Oh my God!
How daring.
All right, Barbara, we need you.
Snezhnai's diplomats will
Period.
answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Oh, they taking decent damage, bro. What? Are they taking decent damage? Paimon, you not even fighting. Shut up.
Hold them, children. Don't lose
Barely.
heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy.
Oh.
That light from
Oh,
your
I got
body.
adepto energy?
It's like the
Oh,
power
yes.
of your curse.
Oh, yes. I'm loving this.
Shockwave. This granny's really strong.
Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, my God. Back up. Why did that actually do damage? Back. Yo. Back up. I should have one-shot him. I'm liking the damage. Oh yeah, Madam Ping is an adeptee. I forgot. Yo, they over here crushing that joint.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might.
Oh yeah, I can't even die no more.
During the Archon War.
Y'all stop what y'all doing. Stop what y'all doing. Stop what y'all doing. Ah, yeah.
My name means swiftness.
Ooh,
Take
I can
my
move
power
fast now.
and run as I do.
Whee! Paimon, you're not even moving. Oh, I can run for forever. Look at my stamina consumption. But the thing is, I would love to play as these characters.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit.
I can wear all three powers at once.
Three forms of adeptal energy at once.
Yes, sir. It's over with.
Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Oh yeah, it's I done already adapted. You tripping? Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now. I'm liking this, bro. Stop what you doing. What you think you doing over here? I'm liking this, bro. Right. Man, get clapped.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
Hey, you tripping? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Don't say that.
There's nothing worse to come, right?
Do not say that. I can still wield the god's power. You tripping? I don't care nothing about that damage. Bro, this is so difficult. my gosh. You have no idea how bad I want to blink. I don't want to, bro. Barbara, go.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Yes, they are. Do you see what I'm doing here? They thinning. Come on, we got 20 seconds left. I will be able to blink. Come on, beat that nigga, bro. Come on, bro. I can help. Come on. Fireball, fireball. Okay. Golly. My eyes hurt. You did nothing.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Please. I took them niggas out on one blow. Oh my god. This is not. What?
It's working. We just need to keep this up.
You got what you wanted. Oh no, you tripping. Y'all finna keep doing this? Nigga, please, I'm about to leave. Y'all were not doing anything. Come on, bro. Give me my power back. Oh, y'all is too cool. Look at y'all. Look at y'all.
Be careful now. The
I like how he ain't saved nobody else.
Without us covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have.
I'm gonna get him.
another
I'm gonna get
idea.
him. Definitely.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
No, you won't.
What is the meaning of this?
She sacrificed the Jade Chamber. What you mean? That is literally her life's work. Look at y'all mask.
Farewell, old friend.
Look, she's about to cry.
Let us meet again in the future.
You hear that in her voice? The animation is beautiful. Yeah, surrender. They're not just about to send me by my way like I ain't just get the power of the gods. No, I'm gonna need y'all to run that. I'm gonna need y'all to run that back. Give me that back. Alright. I need my drugs! What did I just hear?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
What?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know
Madam Ping is
well
really an
why the
adepti, bro. I did not know that.
today.
Well, I did know that, but like, that's
please forgive
unexpected.
us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
An adepti.
Oh.
3,700
It's like a demigod.
years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract
No,
with
why
Rex
would you say
Lapis
Maui?
to protect Liyue
Nigga said Maui.
3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
Why did Moon Carver just get in her face like
our
that?
Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Trying to say that nigga is not dead.
That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right.
Just the word sucker is hilarious.
Focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti.
Man, if you don't get out of here,
would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be.
yeah, some people die. What do you mean?
Mortal soldier. I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Cause y'all like, you lying ass.
Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near,
Her name is Chang Chang. That's so racist.
And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection.
Hey, cuss.
But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Still strength to be found in those
Madam
we
Ping
call
will attend.
mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
This stream really went from collecting foul to survive a battle against a human to killing a god. Alright.
Let us return now.
Yeah, get out my face, y'all.
Conqueror of demons.
Conqueror of demons? That just made him way too cool.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation.
That just made him,
One fears
like, that
by
just
the
gave
time
him
one
10
finally
cool
grasps
points.
the new contracts
Ugh.
of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond
10 more, idiot.
Fair enough. Away we shall, and return.
You'll lose.
Since we Adepti have consensus,
Yes.
then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the...
He's not dead. We learned that.
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Oh, he arranges funerals? I thought he was just an entrepreneur.
Blast. That's how hard underneath made me want. That's how hard underneath made me want.
Level 29, man. I'm level 30. I'm already about to be level 36. I haven't done the Ascension quest yet, so I can't. My world level can't go up. Okay, I wasn't gonna do it until you could join my world, but I ain't gonna do it now. I ain't doing yours, nigga.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell...
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong... Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the gold... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could... We had better go and...
Make sure everything is okay. I don't want to go there. And why does it? Why is it in Liyue though? The Fatui Bank. Why would it be in Liyue if it belongs to the Fatui? Nobody likes the Fatui. Exactly. Don't make a statement. Nobody knows. Well, we don't know.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your
and she
friends
took what's her
have arrived.
name's Archon.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once
So
before.
you're kind of bad.
In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be
wreck her.
peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Bro, I wish this was a decision-based game because I would throw hands with every chance I got.
Was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
I knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Chasner.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides,
Bro, that don't mean nothing. You lied to me.
Quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at
Tussle?
the end.
Nigga, you ended my life one time.
We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold
Before
against
that.
me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually,
Zhongli.
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise.
No, he had money, he just didn't have.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Because you saw somebody getting released from work?
But as I began to consider relinquishing
This is what you do? You fake your death?
I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
There was somebody in the chat on the it might be going crazy.
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest
give me my
applause,
encore, let me fight
considering their
Senor.
years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she
The
knew in
Cryo-Archon?
strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, Traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me?
No.
You practically kept me in the dark.
Good.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
That is not a saying.
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Is the map about to be extended?
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
I'm so conflicted right now. I'm so confused.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
There's only one real possibility. The Fatui. They certainly... Shh! No.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lap.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one in the...
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked blood. Still, what?
Ah, forget it. Guess...
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must gods and adept rumors and hearsay having been thwarted in his trial. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now.
Text it to me. Text it to me.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Perhaps.
But it, well...
Roping you in.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true, but there is no journey that does not end. partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people
I know who
of
Ball
Liyue
is.
prefer
I know
to
who
call
Ball
me
is.
Rex Lapis,
That is.
she too goes by
I
another
think that's
name
Arabic.
among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
Raiden?
Raiden?
Raiden.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense,
What?
Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last
Ball
year.
is.
Zhongli,
He is the
since
god
you're
of
Rex
electricity.
Lapis, shouldn't you know
Yeah,
something
nah.
about what's happening
Because
there?
I was
Just how did Inazuma
I learned
become
that
a
from
closed
Sinbad.
nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Tibet see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes, it was an order to seize all visions
What?
within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the thousand-armed, hundred-eyed god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The
This
Animo
company
Archon is the god of
understands.
freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Tibet? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for me?
Oh, a private fund. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Chising were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Complete. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Oh my. For real? And what closed nation are they talking about? They need to extend the map already. I guess that's the end of that. Yeah, that's all 46 minutes. Honestly, might take a nap. Okay. Do another side quest and then I'll end the stream.
Children, come, come.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy. Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found what's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days. Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an Adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some errands.
Oh, snap.
Yen Fei.
There you go,
I
Yen
believe
Fei.
you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has
Dang.
been written about you
How
in
you get so
Lilith's
close? Back
records.
up.
You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame. A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yanfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yanfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this, ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
The same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all. The chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance. Whoa. Commercial consultancy. Or...
Alright, man.
A Snezhnayan...
This dialogue is long as a mug.
I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you wanted...
Wow. And this we be...
I just wanted... I wanted to know what was going on. Like, it was interesting, but like... Golly. Alright. I want to go fight Mondstadt, dude. They all about action, you know? There wasn't a lot of dialogue. Oh my god, there are so many world quests. There's a world quest right here. That's crazy. I mean, anything you got, Cut?
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
I'm about to finish this quest then.
Oh, good, very good. All things.
Then I'll end the stream.
No, I'm not. The contract. In return, I included a clause that
Guaranteed change.
Of course. This way.
In that case.
Oh.
Thanks a lot, Mr.
Blue page. Take back what I said about the story. It actually got interesting.
Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? My associates and I...
The hairpins. I spent so much money on them. We now have a big bank. That's what they...
Lardy, 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 lar.
Would you really...
Hold on.
Huh?
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei's true. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished. Furthermore, and given the...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However...
Did you really have to... Whichever way you look...
Except that if we found...
Please. However much it is, I will have to pay it. Now that it's...
Yes, legally. So hold on.
What did my family...
Smooth to the... No, it's nothing.
Wait, nah. Did she just trade her family? What? I ain't gonna ask. Country's weird.
Ah, Miss Yanfei. You lost them? Are you serious?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly I am.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here...
trying to join my world.
But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes.
I'm in the middle of a class, bro. Hold on.
Alright, understood?
Thank you very much. How could she...
Looks like I'll have to...
Please wait, Miss. It's
okay,
not
but I'm also
convenient to speak
streaming.
here, so let's find somewhere that we
When
can
do you
sit
stream?
and talk.
Yeah, no. I'm in the stream. It's taking too long. I gotta go. Just talking is irritating. Oh, yeah.